Today we'll be talking about how to create a searchable drop down or select. So sometimes you want to create a list where you can select from, but you also want to be able to search because the list might be very long. So the regular select that the form gives us do not allow us to search. So what we want to do today is to be able to search even if we have a drop down uh, using HTML. So we'll jump right in and let's just create this. I've already created a simple HTML file, of course, and I'll just use the autocomplete here to create, a boilerplate and just name this um, searchable drop down. We'll be using the input box, and we'll also be using the data set with options. So you see how it works in a moment. So what we want to do is to first create an input. So it's a text input. We can fill all this in. Searchable drop down or list. Let's do searchable list. Then the ID can be the same thing, it doesn't really matter. And then if you save this, I also have the live server here already up. So as soon as you save it, you should be seeing the results here. So let me zoom in on this so that it will be clearer. All right, then the next thing you should do, as if you notice now when you type you don't see anything. Yeah, that's because we have no list yet. So the next thing is to make a list. So data lists, that's what I want to do now. Data lists. Now inside of the data lists, you put in options. So option, and let's say we want to do list of say colors. So list of colors, so we put black, red, white, green, and let's do one more, blue. All right, now saving this does not automatically add it. You see, you still don't have it when you type say green, for example. It still doesn't come out. So we need one more thing, and so we need a way to connect these inputs to this list so that we know what we are searching for. So for us to connect this input to the list, we just need to add one more attribute, list, here, and then we give it, say, let's say lists of colors. List of colors. So if we do that correctly, then now we'll add an ID here. This ID should match the name of the list, not the name of the ID here. So what you need to do is to copy this. In fact, we can try it out and put in the name of the ID. Let's see what happens. So you save that, and then when you come here, you still not have the list coming out. So it must match the name, the list here. So copy the list this time around and put here in the ID, save it, and immediately you come on top of it, like hover on top of it like this. You already see an arrow and you can drop down. So look at the lists that we just made: black, red, white, green, and all of that. Now, in case the list is so long and you want to make a search, you just type in what you want. So like green, we already have it here. So you could just come down, hit it, and it joins. Let's say you want to do black. There is blue, there's black. So B brings out the two of them for you. So it makes a search for you. Okay, let's pick blue this time around. And that is it. So this is how to make a drop-down search or drop-down select using HTML. Now the beautiful thing with this is that it works with different kind of input type. So it could be color input type for you. So if you save that, it changes. So if you want this to work, you need to put in the options like that. So you can get more details of this when you come down to, where is this? This is the MDN documentation, by the way, the Mozilla documentation. So if you come over here, you will see details of whatsoever it's supposed to be. So this is input type for time, this is input time for range, this is input type for color. So we can, let's copy this and see the options we are given this time around instead of this one. So this one contains the hex values instead of the regular color names that we used before. So let's save it and come back to our results and drop the lists and see how it brings out a different list for you. So you could even change your colors from here and all that. So enter, and we have green there. So that is it, and that is it. I hope this will be helpful. For a lot of reasons, this is better than the regular select that we already have. For one thing, you can search. So since you can search, it means you don't need to be scared of having a long list that you have to scroll and scroll and scroll through to be able to get to what you want. Then the second reason why this is better is that you can use different input types. So unlike select input, you're not able to change the type, but here you're able to change the type. So this is super better, and you can do it on your own within a short period of time, and you don't have to add any package to it.